Keeping up with home maintenance can be overwhelming, from leaky faucets to clogged vents. Little problems can turn into costly repairs if they're not caught early.
Here to help us is Chris Moeslacher, owner of Resources Repair, a local home maintenance and repair company that helps you stay ahead of costly fixes. And boy, do we love to hear that, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Good. How are you today?
We're doing pretty good. We've got coffee in our system. We're nice and you know, G'd up. But this is kind of important. And you must come across this all the time, obviously being in the business. What are some of those common issues that the homeowners have that can be really simple and easy to start off with, but snowball into something that's out of control?
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. So at Resource Repair, we kind of created the company based on helping those homeowners stay on top of a lot of those things. So when you're looking at home maintenance and the things that usually jump out at you, like you asked, is you got your HVAC issues, the AC. So a lot of things there people forget. I mean, we're coming on the fall season now. People are not changing their filters because they're not thinking it's going to be as hot as it, you know, the fall's coming. Yeah. So we got that. We have the leaky faucets. A slow drip can cause damage in the long term if it's not handled in time. So you really want to keep an eye on those things as well. And then dryer vents. Everybody cleans out their lint trap, but they may not necessarily get down into the machine and actually get everything cleaned out and then through the walls as well. We got to make sure all that stuff otherwise, it's kind of a fire hazard. We want to make sure that machine's running cleanly, smoothly, and not causing any stress.
Blockages,
right?
Yes. So let's elaborate just a little bit more on that. Like, what are some ways that people can either prevent these issues from happening or can know, okay, it's time to call someone?
Oh, yeah. Well, first of all, just hire us. So at Resource Repair, we do want to make sure that we stay on top of these things. We want to take the burden off the homeowner. You know, as busy weeks, we're all busy. I have 1,000 things on my mind right now that I have to do, and I'm sure you do as well. So we want to take that stress of home ownership off of you. So what we'll do is we'll create a checklist. We'll have plans in place of things that need to happen, and we'll create that schedule for you saying, hey, this is when we're going to come out and handle your air filters. Here's when we'll come out and make sure that your water filters are clear, everything's running good, HVAC unit is clear outside, all those basic maintenance things that you're forgetting because you have more important things on your mind.
Another thing that can be like a problem for homeowners is multiple projects, multiple contractors, different schedules, different numbers, different names, different times. That can be a nightmare too, but you guys have a way of consolidating all these things and making things easier for your customers, right? Oh,
for sure. We definitely have a network of people we use, and our staff will keep everybody abreast. And even if you have your own people, landscapers or whatever, we'll stay in constant communications with them to make sure, again, going back to those HVAC units, making sure that shrubbery is not getting close and encroaching on that space, so those have a good operating space around them. We'll work with all of them.
Nice. That's
yeah,
cool.
So for viewers watching who are saying, oh, I might have some things in my house that need to be looked at by someone, how can they reach out to you?
You can reach out via email would be the best. Give us a short description of what you have going on, your name and your address, and we'll make sure we get in contact with you. Also, we have our phone number on our website, and you can call us there. We're happy to help.
Yeah, and not only are you coming here to save the day for our viewers in terms of consolidating all their issues, you also have a special offer as well for our viewers at home.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you mention this interview in the email, we'll definitely give you a free inspection. We'll create a checklist for you and show you exactly what you need to keep your house running smoothly.
Awesome.
Yeah. Is there any sort of checklist that people can do right now to say, all right, just to make sure we're keeping on top of the things we need to be keeping up on top of?
Oh, absolutely. I would just make sure your filter changes are one of the most things. I mean, that's your biggest expense in your house. I mean, you expect it to work just like a refrigerator. You open it up, you expect it to be cool.
Yeah.
So when you hear that whistling coming from your air return vents, it's probably a good time to change those things out, but mainly get on a schedule for that.
And is that like the classic fall thing that happens that you get this time of year? Is the filter going, or someone saying my HVAC's not working? Is it like, or you pick up the call and you're like, okay, so give me a second, it's going to be the HVAC system, right? Yeah. And they're like, how did you know?
Actually it's the neglect leading up during the season, because again, it's not hot. So you're like, oh yeah, I don't need to worry about that right now. Okay. But come summertime, when they start kicking on that AC unit and that thing hasn't been changed in 7-8 months.
Just call Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's right. That's right. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
All right, thank you for having me.
Yes, if you're ready to take advantage of the free home checkup or have an inquiry about any work around your home, just call 702-248-1004 or email hello@resourcesrepair.com and mention you saw them on Morning Blend.